Mute the phone, close the door, grab your brew and pour. This is your hour. Yes, this is our hour. Grab your pen and paper, we want to hear from you. Our hour to be more and have more too. Yes, this is our hour. This is your hour. Yes, this is your hour. This is our hour.
Welcome back to my channel, or if you're listening in for the first time, welcome. I want to welcome you to my channel and let you know a little bit about myself before you proceed on. I think oftentimes if you can relate to the person who is behind the channel, maybe that will help you understand what it's about and perhaps help you in your decision making whether or not you're going to dial in the future. So as you can see on your screen, you might see a very peaceful and tranquil ocean. And what does it have to do with this channel? Well, two things. The first thing is everything on this channel is going to be geared toward freedom. Now, for some people, freedom, for a lot of people, freedom can mean many different things, I should say that. But for me, my freedom means peace and tranquility. Peace and tranquility from many different things, and I'm not even going to get into that on this particular segment. But I do feel that in order to get to peace and tranquility and freedom and passive income and things of that nature, we have to be very realistic and very honest with ourselves. And that is that if we are overestimating what we can do in a 30-day span of time and underestimating what we can do in the course of a year, we're not serving ourselves very well. So, my challenge to myself and to anyone listening is give yourself every day a goal. And when I say every day, it may not mean Saturday and Sunday. It could mean Tuesday through Friday, or maybe Monday through Friday, or Tuesday through Saturday, whatever you can do. Set a goal for yourself to at least have for yourself an hour. Some days it may happen, some days it may not happen. Some days it might be 30 minutes only. The next day may be 45. Maybe you overcompensate the fourth or fifth day with an hour and a half. You know, the house is empty, the kids are gone, whatever the case might be. So, this video that you see on your screen right now is tranquil, it's peaceful, it's very serene, and that's what I want in my life. And I know that I can do it because I've set many goals for myself in the past 3 years, and I've achieved those goals. And this is my next step. And I'm partnering with this company that you'll hear about in a few minutes because I know a lot of people in this company and I have relationships with a lot of them, and I know that they're doing it. And I'm no different than they are, and they're no different than I am. All it requires is focus. And I think that sometimes we think that we have to go all in, like focus on this thing all day long, and we think, oh my gosh, but I have a job. Well, so do I. Oh my goodness, but I can't do this for 8 hours long, so it's not going to work for me. I don't have 8 hours a day either, but I do have an hour. And that's just a benchmark. If some days, like I said earlier, I might just do 45 minutes or half an hour or whatever I can do, but at least it's a goal of mine every day. So I want to encourage you as well. If you are seeking tranquility and serenity and freedom and passive income, I want you to consider the company that you're going to hear about in just a few minutes. Now, caveat or just a disclaimer, it's a screen recording. The audio may not be really good, but I just want you to know it's just a little snapshot or just a little snippet of what you're going to experience in the back office of this company. There are going to be a plethora of tutorials. This is just one welcome, video that's inside the back office. But I wanted you to see it on the front end, to see the integrity and the training that you'll receive, so that you don't feel like oh, if I embark on this, or, if I sign up with this company, am I going to just be all alone? You're not. There's so much training, and I can't even get into that right now because you'd be overwhelmed. I don't want that either. So, at any rate, check out the description box to this video. There's going to be a lot of links and information there, or you can also just click on the About tab if you need to know how to contact me. And the last thing we want to do in this company is to get someone in but not get them through. All right, we talk about that a lot. So suffice it to say, check out the training that you're going to hear in the next minute or two. It's just a welcome video. It's just a sample of one of our trainers. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can just click on the About tab. I'm sorry, this is not a scripted narration here, so forgive me for any mistakes, but I just want you to know my heart that I want to gain freedom myself, and I want to show other people how they may also obtain that for themselves in their own lives. And just give yourself an hour a day, even if it's just 5 days a week or for whatever you can do. But just set your goal, and whatever you focus on and whatever you believe in, you can achieve it. And welcome to our hour.
Mike Hobbs here, and welcome to the HBA Funnel Builders Academy. Now, this is where you're going to learn everything you need to know about the Funnel Builder tool. And in fact, I've been a part of systems before where if you wanted to learn the tool, you had to pay like $8,000 to get certified in order to even learn how to use the thing. That's not how we are here. We give you all of that training here in this section. And so I'm going to be guiding you through that, but there's a couple important things you really need to be aware of in order to get through the training smoothly and understand what everything is. So I'm going to be going over some expectations of different costs that may be involved as you go through the training. I also want to show you how to get plugged into our community, where all the done for you templates and funnels are, and really just how to navigate and find all the training that you are looking for. So first things first, if you're having problems logging into the Funnel Builder tool, let me just show you real quick what you need to go look for. You need to go look for this email right here. It'll say something like, yes, you did it, and then your name, order and product login, access details inside. So you want to open up that email and make sure you click on this link right here. And that's going to take you over to a page like this where I show you how to set up your different logins. And at the moment, as of this video, there's a few different logins you need to make sure you have set up. And the one that we're going to be specifically making sure you have set up is the Funnel Builder tool login. So if you're having any issues it's saying that you don't have access to the Funnel Builder for whatever reason, then it just means you need to set up your login. So go back to that welcome email, set this login up. And I'd recommend watching this entire video and setting up all the logins that you potentially could have inside of our company. And then that way, everything just runs smoothly. And then after you've done that, just a couple expectations I want to just point out real quick. So what are some other costs to expect? So when you're building an online business, you need to generate leads and you need to follow up with those leads. And so this Funnel Builder tool, you can use it as that lead generator. But in order to follow up with those leads, there's a few things that need to be involved. And one of those things is your domain name. So everybody that has the Funnel Builder tool, you can integrate a custom domain, something that you own and it's your name. And in fact, when you start sending out emails to people and you have it on the system domain that we give you, then the likelihood of it going to spam is a lot higher when 1,000 people are sending the same link from the same domain. So you're going to need to buy that domain throughout this process. Now, I have step-by-step training on all of this. I'm just letting you know what to expect as you go through the setup training. In fact, the next module, we're going to be setting up this domain and picking your first name to set up. Okay, so then you're going to need an email on that domain. A lot of the email providers out there do not allow you to send from a Gmail account or a Yahoo account. So that's going to be about a $24 per year investment there. And then the domain is going to be about $14 per year investment. And I'm saying per year. So these are very low costs for you and what's going to be coming up ahead. Then the third thing is an email follow-up system, aka an autoresponder. Now, the ones that we recommend, one of them starts at 15, the other one starts at 19. You only need one of them, and this allows you to follow up with all the leads that you get. And I'm pretty sure you've heard of the term, the fortune is in the follow-up. So one of the most important things is being able to follow up with your leads. Yes, if you generate leads and you don't have a way to follow up with them, you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. I've seen a lot of people do this, and they make this mistake by not getting one of these. So really, that's the only 3 costs as you go through our setup that you're going to see. Really, that's only about $18 to $22 a month more on top of what you are currently paying right now for your funnel builder tool. And that gets you up and running, generating leads, and on your way to making sales. And another cool part about this is these are actually business deductions. Now, we can't give you tax advice, but these are tools to run your business. So run that across your accountant, and you're probably going to be able to write these off on your tax return. So these expenses can actually potentially save you money on your taxes. So that's a cool benefit. And then another cool benefit is most of them pay you when you refer others to it. So as you bring other people into the HBA Funnel Builder, or as you're doing your marketing, there's going to be other people like you that want the same tool you have. And when you refer people to them, you get paid. And that means 3 people in these systems, and they're paying you to use the tool. So you're not actually paying anything to use it, they're paying you. And then you combine that with the Funnel Builder affiliate program, now you're getting paid a lot more, because with just 2 sales of the HBA Funnel Builder, guess what? You're making more than you're spending with this tool. So I think it's really cool. So instead of trying to find every way to get everything for free, I just recommend you get the domain name, get the email on the domain, get your autoresponder all set up, pay the $18 to $20, get that tax deduction, and then as you refer other people to the HBA Funnel Builder, you will be getting that commission because we send people back to you to buy these tools from you. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to cover that because that is a question that comes up quite a bit. And so the next module, you're going to be going through all of these step by step. And so don't worry about anything there. A couple other things in this video is plugging into our community. So below this video, I'm going to have some different links you can click on. So one's for our Facebook group. Another one is to plug into our live community events. If you didn't know, we hold live events all week long on Zoom, on calls. And so you'll be able to see the schedule there and plug into what we have. You'll also be able to plug into our Facebook group where other Funnel Builder members are hanging out. Just remember to use the password to get in. The password changes periodically. So we'll have the password listed below in order to get access to the Facebook group. So plug into our communities. The next thing is the done for you funnels and templates. We have so many templates and done for you funnels that as you're going through the Funnel Builders Academy, yes, you're going to learn how to use it. But what I recommend is starting out with a template. And I'm just going to show you that real quick. So for example, when you log in for the first time, you're going to see something like this. And one thing that you can do over here on the left, you click on funnels and then add new step, page, and all the templates, hundreds and hundreds of templates. And there's hundreds of templates in Template Club here. That's actually a donated category from one of our community members named Matthew. He's created some amazing templates for you to use. There's also templates from Amy here that you can use some of her templates. We have links page templates, lead capture page templates. As you can see, links pages, book giveaways, webinars, sales, order checkout pages if you're selling your own products, and membership sites and things like that. So just wanted to show you where the templates are. And also on the sidebar of our members area here, you're going to see a section called Done For You Funnels. I'd recommend plugging into those and setting some of those up. They are easy to set up because the templates are already done for you. And sometimes even the email follow-ups are done for you in some of those sections. So just follow those to a T, step by step, and then you won't go wrong. And then the last thing is go ahead and start plugging into the setup modules below. And then as you're going through this training, there's going to be on the sidebar some different training topics. So you can expand those sidebars and you can look through the different topics that are available so that you can get familiar with how the funnel builder works. And I recommend, if you really want to get to know the funnel builder, to go through each training, start messing around with it, start changing things, editing things, adding the templates, getting used to using the tool, and you're going to get used to it quickly and you're going to love it more than anything else out there. I've used a lot of different systems, and once you get the hang of how this tool works, you're going to love it. So go through the setup steps next, and then you can go through the training after that. Make it a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next training. Bye for now.